right, welcome to the social space, the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, the whole wide world. I am one of the hosts. We have three, sometimes four.
Yes.
We just do it big here. Eric Crossland. There's my, you don't see that now, Bob, but there'll be a graphic there later. To my left, Jackie Hoegger. Jackie, how you doing?
I'm good.
How was your, yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yesterday was Halloween as we taped this on Mondays. Did you get crazy?
We got crazy, but
Yeah.
that's okay. You're supposed to get crazy.
Are you?
Yes.
Name one crazy thing.
And it was a great day for all Texans in sports because the Cowboys won and the
course.
Astros won.
Speaking of the Cowboys winning, Andrew Bell, big Cowboys fan.
Big Cowboys
We did it
fan.
with Cooper Rush.
We did it. Pulled it out.
I can't believe that.
I can't either.
Signed to lose the game.
Yeah.
Just getting ready to watch a nice loss, and we won. So there we go. There they are. There's Jerry Jones calling right now. And all right, we're going to get to these sponsors. We're, to my right, though, our first guest, representing the art battle, Bob Barrow. Thanks for being here, Bob.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Real quick, I have to thank our partners before we get to the questions, too. That's News Channel 6. We air there 10:35 Sunday nights, a little later if there's a late football game. Townsquare Media, they air us on their NewsTalk 1290 program. Saturdays, you can hear the audio version of this. It's just this with no eyeballs.
Yeah.
So you can just close your eyes right now and experience that if you're watching on Channel 6. And Falls, Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center, Tanya and Sean Choate, they are other partners. They put us on the back of the buses. Still see a couple of those going around. See myself, I smile.
There you go.
All right. Bob, art battle. I went to the first one. It was so much fun. Tell us how the national one came about and then how we brought it to Wichita Falls.
Okay, well, they started in New York in 2001, and it was street art. And from my understanding, it was to get, the only way artists there can get into art is to get into the galleries, and it's all political. And so they devised this way to do it in the street, let the public see what they liked, and then they had a chance to be seen. And then from there in 2009, it got picked up by 𝗏𝗏. Sean Bono was a guy, and he's the guy in New York, but Simon is up in Toronto. And he started in 2009 and formed the format of what we do now, the way the battle is. That is where you get 12 artists, you put 6 of them out on the stage, they start painting for 20 minutes, you walk around and look at them, and it's so interesting because you can be here and there's a mountain, and by the time you get back, it could be a dog, a cat, a flower, or whatever you get back, it might be totally something else. Wow. And then the audience votes for who they like. 2 people move from that round, there's 6 more, it does it again, 2 more, and then the final round, there's 4. And the winner then will advance to the regional contest. The artist, it costs them nothing. And we auction off their paintings. They get 50% of the proceeds. The Wichita Falls Art Association gets 40, and art battle people get 10. I mean, it's a fantastic thing for the artist. And it's also great for the community because when you go to these kind of things, you're going to get a better deal. You really are. But there's some really prominent people that are painting, and it gives also a chance for new people to get up and show their work, and for a whole community of people that they can never see be able to watch it.
How did it get to Wichita Falls, though? How did you?
At our different art meetings at the Art Association, people kind of mentioned it, and one time I thought, okay, let's find out. It was our 70th anniversary, and I called him up that night. He sent me some stuff. I went to the president and said, if you leave me alone, let me pick my own team. And I'll tell you when I'm going to spend money. Then we'll go. Simon, to get into the contest, you had to have 3 events that year. Well, this was April. So I had to have 3 events in that amount of time. We did put it together. Had a lot of help from Jason Mayfield and at the warehouse. Fantastic help that we got. A lot of people came, and it's neat to see the variety, of the people that are coming. Yeah. They're all walks of life, and they're all together. I had one lady say, I've never seen this diverse of an audience together enjoying themselves. It's really neat. Yeah.
So as a guest, and if I go to the art battle, what should I expect?
Well, there's going to be stone oven pizza, nothing but cakes, the Maplewoods serving drinks. There's going to be some merchandise, some hats, some stuff, and some little lighty things that you can find out when you get there for a little bit of fun. We want to throw some fun in. And then normally at the art battle, if you look at any of these things online, they don't sit down. But I went to one in Dallas. There were no tables. I said, that won't work here. It won't work. So we have tables, and of which you can get you can reserve a whole table for yourself, have a party, and you don't have to worry about anything, but you still get up and walk around. You can go back and sit down, nibble, eat, drink, get up and walk around again. So you can expect to kind of do whatever you want to. There's a selfie wall.
And you know, you do it just kind of like circles around. I went to the first one, and just like you were saying, I had no idea what one of them was painting, and then when I got back around, it was Iron Man. But you know, it was just kind of like red at first. By the time you made your way around, it was Iron Man's mask. And you're right, it's so different. I mean, it's mountains, it's space, it's cars, it's birds.
So how do they know when they say ready, set, go? Is it the artist's decision as far as what they're going to paint in that 20 minutes?
Yes.
So they probably come prepared, thinking, however far they make it, I'm going to do this, then this, then this.
Most of them do.
Yeah. So 20 minutes to paint whatever you want.
I saw some people freaking out because
You
they
did?
still hadn't decided. But then some of them that I was talking to were like, "Oh, I've painted this 12 times already this week. I'm ready."
Okay, got it. I love the name Art Battle. It really describes it. So you guys make some proceeds from this.
Yes.
So where do those proceeds go? What do you do with them?
It goes back into our programs to, like we did pre-COVID. Everything's so different now. I forget after the year. Into doing some stuff for children. We do some stuff into farmers market with kids. And we're just trying to gradually build up our program and we've given some scholarships to Midwestern.
That's awesome. You know, Bob, I had a lady made a post on our Social Space show last week that says, I never miss this show because I learned so much about the community. I think this is a perfect example for those watching. This would be a great date night, girlfriend night, couples night. It's $20 a ticket, right?
Well, it's $15 until the last week in whatever, the week before. I think it's the first or something. It's 15, early bird, then it's 20.
Okay, and that gets you in the door and all the munchies and goodies.
Well, you have to pay for.
Okay, got it. And then do you just sit down and watch these 12 creative people?
And you can bounce around like a butterfly for social.
Yeah, if you sit down, you're not going to see the painting over there. You got to walk.
Got to walk around.
And you're going to see people that you know.
So of course, I've already heard a couple of the people that are going to be in it, and they're fantastic. So it's going to be a good show. I have never attended something like this. I think I need to go.
I think you do too, Jen.
This is going to be fun.
That's cool.
So you've already got all the artist spots filled, right? Okay, so then where can people go to buy a ticket to watch?
They can go to artbattle.com or Eventbrite.
Okay.
And order their tickets. If they want to get a reserved table, they can contact me. Okay. And then I'll handle the reserved tables.
And can they still, day of, can they walk up and buy a ticket?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
So wait a minute, where's it going to be held out again?
Good point.
Yeah.
At the Forum.
At the Forum. The Forum on
the Women's
Speedway?
Forum, to me, it's the Women's Forum, yes. On Speedway.
That's a perfect location.
Yeah, it'd be really neat. It is. It'll be a really neat thing.
Oh
totally different from what you saw.
Oh, is it going to be different?
Well, no, I mean, it's a different
setup. And what's cool is you have your, are you going to be voting on by the app again?
Yes, you can vote by the app, and you can bid on paintings by the app.
Right.
Simon bid on hers from Toronto, the very first one, but he got outbid, and I've sent one to Austin, the second event. So we're seeing if we can live stream it. We might live stream it for this one.
Ooh, that would be cool.
See, and I don't know if this is ethical, but I was selling my vote to the artist. I was like, if someone wants to give me some of that pizza over there, I don't know if that's what you want going on, but you can't.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to go back. I'm fascinated that by the time you walk around a couple of times, whatever they're painting takes on a whole different meaning.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Now this time they had classic rules where they could only use the paint we provided, and it had to come straight from their head. Now you can bring a picture. It can't be on the phone, a picture.
Okay.
And they can bring oil, and they can bring other colors if they want to, and there's some other little things that can be added. So it's to make it just more versatility for the artist and for the audience members.
And to remind the audience, you auction off those paintings.
Yes.
That's
And there's
great.
some really good artists in this that you'll get a good deal.
They really, really are. And if you've never got anything like this, it is fun. You're right. It'd be a great day
Oh,
night. It's
gosh.
just a neat, it's, you know, it's just.
Gosh,
really
Bob,
good setup.
thank you so much for catching
Now,
us
since
up.
we're almost finished,
Yeah.
you have to bring me back to find out about this, because April the 2nd, we will have the national event here.
Oh,
Whoa.
really?
All over the country,
Oh, I didn't know
they
that.
will be coming here.
Well, let's bring you
yeah.
back in for the
Yeah.
national show.
And from there, it'll be going to Tokyo in the fall of 2013, or whatever it is, the fall or the spring.
Can you imagine the
That's
talent of those 12 people
Yeah.
at the national
I'm excited
one?
about that. Well, awesome.
Woo.
We got the national.
And if you can come up to me this time, because Simon is going to be here from Toronto.
Okay. All
I
right.
get to meet the co-founder.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Cool. Well, Bob, appreciate it. We are out of time. And like I say, this is a great event.
Yes.
And go to that. And what's the date again? One more time on it? It's coming up soon.
November the 13th. Starts
Yeah.
at 6. There'll be one painter painting pre-show for about 45 minutes, and the battles begin.
All right, got you on
Okay.
there just in time. You,
Yes.
you can buy your tickets and be there next week by the time this airs. Bob, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We're going to take a break. We're going to get Karen Nickens in here. She's going to talk to us about one of your favorite events, Empty
is.
Bowls.
Empty Bowls.
We'll be right back.
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Townsquare Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with NewsTalk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Townsquare Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Welcome back to the social space. We just had Bob Barrow on for the art battle. We got Jackie over there, Andrew over there. How was your girls' Halloween? How was the family?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Yeah?
Cat in the Hat.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
some pictures. Y'all looked good.
And our neighborhood's a lot of fun. There's a little ton of kids.
Yeah.
I hear
So-
people go from other neighborhoods to your neighborhood.
They do. Yes.
I'll tell you.
Get the good stuff.
So we actually take the girls trick-or-treating kind of early, and then we go back to the house and they hand back out some of the candy that they got.
That's cool.
Looky there.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
So-
I tell you, for the downtown trick-or-treating they did Saturday from like 1 to 4, it was packed. There was so many. You know, I got there to walk my dog and there's all these kids.
Isn't that great, though, to see all
Oh,
that
yeah.
traffic downtown?
That was crazy.
It was.
just-
I heard some people ran out of candy.
That
and
just
like
makes
even the
me,
stores
it
were
makes
running
me
out of candy.
reminisce some of my earliest memories as a kid coming down with my grandparents to shop downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where we went. Everything was downtown.
Yeah.
So to see that traffic again just makes me happy.
It was great.
Yeah.
And gosh, we got to introduce you real quick, Karen.
Yes.
I'm already talking.
Yeah, that's right. From the Wichita Falls, from the food bank here for Empty Bowls. Karen Nickens.
Yay.
Hi, Karen. A little clap there for you. Karen, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then also tell us maybe a little bit about how the National Empty Bowl started, if you know that, and how we brought it here.
Yeah, so like you said, I'm Kara. I've been with the food bank for about 5 years now. We just have such a wonderful team there. I'm so blessed to lead this wonderful organization. And we just all have a collective mission to go out and serve others, make sure that they have the food that they need. You know, food is a basic human right, and we want everyone to have that. So we're just out there doing that every day, and just so proud of our team. Empty Bowls is an international event. It's to fight hunger. It started in 1990 in Michigan with the goal of raising money to purchase food and then to raise awareness about food insecurity. Food insecurity is in every single county in the United States. And the bowls are to represent all the empty bowls that are throughout our community. And then it was brought to Wichita Falls 10 years ago by Leslie Schaffner and Paula Perkins, and we're so thankful for them for doing that.
Awesome.
Nice. So this year you guys are going to go virtual.
We are.
So explain to us how the event's going to work this year.
Yeah, it was such a hard decision, but as we were going through the in-person planning, COVID cases were spiking up and down, and we didn't know. And so many people love this event, and they love to get their bowls from the gracious artists that make them, that we just wanted to make sure that we did it. And again, we wanted to make sure we had the awareness. So we're going to have all the bowls online. You'll go to our Empty Bowls website, which is emptybowlswf.org. There'll be a link. You pick the bowl that you want. You'll get 2 dry soup mixes, some food restaurant coupons, and we'll hand deliver those to you, and all that for $35.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So how does Empty Bowls benefit our community?
Well, it's one of our main fundraisers, so we're going to use that money to purchase the food that we need, which is very important. And again, I'm going to keep saying that word awareness, but that's what it's for. COVID has really highlighted food insecurity in our community. We're seeing people in line we've never seen before. We had a distribution at the food bank a few weeks ago, and the line went in front of the food bank, down Armory Road, across Jacksboro Highway, and to Patterson's.
Wow.
So people were in line 2 to 3 hours just to get, some groceries that you and I take for granted that we can go to the grocery store and purchase. And last year we did 4.4 million pounds of food, which was 1.2 million more than the previous year, and we're on track to even distribute more this year. So it's just a huge impact. If we don't have fundraisers like this where people are aware of food insecurity, then we don't have the money that we need to purchase the food.
Yeah, 2 thoughts. Anytime that you guys send out a letter to businesses, that when we get yours, that's one we put definitely in the yes pile.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine someone going hungry. But I'm also so overly just gracious for what you guys do for childhood hunger through your programs there as well.
We have, before COVID, it was 1 in 4 children that are at risk of going to bed hungry. My guess is it's much higher since we've gone through COVID. We have our Kids Cafe program where we provide hot meals to kids at after-school enrichment programs like Boys and Girls Club and Campfire. And teachers tell us that may be the only meal a child gets until they return to school the next day. And then we have our Power Pack where we provide the supplemental bags of food on Fridays to kids. And again, that may be the only food they have for the weekend. And thanks to donations through this, we've been able to increase the amount of food that we have in those bags. And we're feeding our future when we feed our kids.
Well, I want to make sure that those that are listening, you're going virtual this year. So tell us when the website really kicks off. How long is it? And how do we give?
Okay, like I said, you'll go to the Empty Bowls website, and we'll put a link up on Black Friday. That's when you get to go and pick your bowl, and it'll go through December 9th. And there'll be the bowls that you can pick. And then we have some beautiful bowls here that are handcrafted by local artists, and there'll be a special auction page where you can bid on those throughout the whole time. And we hope people will be very generous, knowing this is for a good cause, and help us raise a lot of money and get either a beautiful handcrafted something for your home or to give as a gift during the holidays.
That's really cool.
Those are really cool.
Do you guys have enough volunteers, by the way, at the food bank? Or how does someone go about being a volunteer for you guys?
Give us a call, or you can go onto our website, wfafb.org. We always need volunteers. Our mobile pantry has doubled in size during the pandemic, and so we always need volunteers out helping distribute the food. And that's also a great time to see the need in your community and be able to give back to the people that are so gracious and thankful for everything that they
Well,
get.
you know, I drive by the food bank almost every day coming to work, and I have to tell you, first of all, that truck out there, just that location makes you feel good.
It's a great facility. You've been in there?
It is.
Yeah.
It's like good things happen there.
Yeah.
So for those viewers that are also listening, maybe Empty Bowls may not be your thing to log online, but you still want to give, especially between now and the end of the year, just to help people through Thanksgiving and the holidays. So you can drop by and bring a check.
Absolutely.
Or
you can do it Monday through Friday at 1230 Midwestern
Got it.
Parkway. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on our website. You can mail it in, drop it off in person. We'd love to see you. We'd love to give anybody a tour. We are busting at the seams, not because we have too much food, because it goes out as fast as it comes in, but we're out of space. We need more space. We're landlocked. And so we're exploring the idea of doing a capital campaign because we need the funds to have a bigger building, because we're only scratching the need in our rural areas on feeding people. So we need more space.
well, thanks for sending out those envelopes also and reminding us that it's the giving time of the year. We got a couple in this morning, but
Jackie's going to write that check.
Oh, yeah.
we're going to write that.
always does.
I've heard this, Kara. Tell me if this is wrong, and we can cut this out if not. Can you I've heard that giving money is better than actually donating food because you guys can purchase food at a discount.
That is true, Eric. That's a great statement to make. And we, of course, we love the food drives. If you have food and you want to bring it in from your pantry, absolutely we want it. But the money we can buy in bulk, and so we get a better price. But also, if you bring it in, it has to go through a rigorous sorting process where we have to make sure that it meets the USDA guidelines. We have to wipe it down to make sure it hasn't come in contact with any contaminants. We have to mark out the barcode. Then it has to be weighed and sorted into boxes and then put into inventory. So that's what takes
Money sounds easier.
Huge amount of time, which we're so grateful for the people that donate the food and volunteer. But yes, the dollar will go much further with your donation.
Well, there's your answer.
There you go.
Write the check, people.
Yeah.
Write the check.
Bid on the bowls in the auction.
Bid on the bowls.
You'll get a great,
Empty
you'll get a
bowls.
great bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So little did we know that today's show was about local events that actually are national in scope.
And you know,
And-
Bob Barrow has been a huge friend to Empty Bowls and has done so much work for us, and we are so thankful for all he's done.
Thank
So
you.
we're
That's why
all,
he stuck around.
we're
He knew he was
all
gonna get a
connected.
compliment over
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh, what a great show today.
Yeah.
2 great people, 2 great events making a difference in our community. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you for
Is there
having
anything
us.
else at all, Kara, we need to get out? Did we forget anything?
Just please sign on, log on, get your bowls, $35, get bowls, soup, restaurant coupons, and we'll hand deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year, let's have a Haegger. Let's have Andrew design a Haegger.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that'd be
that would
awesome.
be awesome.
I think that's about all I could probably sculpt as a bowl. I'm not saying it's easy, but I could probably handle
Put us
that.
down next year to design a bowl. That would be fun.
Absolutely. We'll get you
Okay.
connected.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want Eric to make one too.
Okay.
Yes.
just smash down into some clay. All right. And then I'll paint for art battle too.
That's right.
Stick figure. We could get Andrew to paint.
Yeah,
for you.
Andy would be a
Did you ever
great
paint?
one.
Oh yeah, I was a minor in painting. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There's another one,
Lot of
Bob.
talent,
Coming
right?
your
Next year,
way.
2022.
Lot of talent.
Well,
It's been a while.
we're not saying you'll win the battle.
Yeah.
But we'll come vote for it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here,
Thank you
Kara.
for
We
having me.
appreciate you. Y'all all go on there. Wait till Black Friday when that link is up. I mean, you can go look at it now, but the link will be up on Black Friday and donate there. And of course, don't forget, coming up real soon is the art battle. Get your tickets, come on out there. Up next, we're going to see 1, maybe 2 Shepherd Speaks, a little military minute from our good friend Benjamin Rimmer.
All right.
And it just depends on how much time. You might get 1, you might get 2.
Okay.
So there you go. And thank you so much, Bob, for being here. Kara, thank you so much. And we'll see you next week.
Summer always seems like it'll last forever. Until it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's that time of year again. Don't be caught off guard. Get ahead of the problem. Let James Lane make sure your unit's ready for 90 one day and 30 the next. Be ready for anything and everything with James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. When you need us, we're there.
This is Big Jim. At a 4 Stars Auto Ranch, you can get a 2.49% APR for 72 months when you buy a 2021 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab through GM Financial. Plus, you get a $1,500 cash allowance. 4 Star Chevrolet also has the family vehicle in mind with a 2021 Tahoe. How about no payment for 120 days with your good credit when you finance through GM Financial? You also get 2.49% APR for 72 months. It's worth the short drive to a better selection and bigger savings at 4 Stars Auto Ranch in Henrietta.
Experience commitment here at 4 Stars Auto.
This is a 𝗶-52H model. It is here from Minot Air Force Base. It is here to kind of show the students exactly what they might go on to fly, or if they drop something else out of here, what they have to integrate with at Red Flag or actually in an actual wartime scenario. And for the 82nd side, we're here to display the 𝗶-52 to the AITs. Obviously, we do have a model here, but obviously, though it's a little bit older than what we have. So it just shows them what they might be working on here in a couple of years, and actually what it looks like instead of what it did look like 20 years ago.
So my time in Shepherd definitely prepared me to some extent, but there are some big differences, especially considering that the jet that is here isn't exactly the same jet that's over in Minot. So the hands-on experience that you get back in your actual home station is a lot more in-depth. I think the biggest takeaway from them is this job is a lot bigger than what they perceive it as, especially in tech school. That's how I perceived it as in tech school. You don't really get that feeling of being that crew chief and working on something like this, which you know, this aircraft has such a big mission. You know, we deploy to the desert, we deploy to Guam. We're the main contingency, you know, to keep Russia at bay, China at bay. So it does that point's not really getting across in tech school. So I think that's something definitely that I really gained from actually working on this aircraft. So my main advice for crew chiefs already in tech school, or you know, anybody that is planning on joining the Air Force that does want to work on the maintenance side of the job, stick with it, be dedicated. Your career never really ends. Your job never really ends. You're always learning. You're always you know, doing something new. So stay dedicated is my biggest takeaway.